All right, ladies, let's put ourselves first. Now, I know it's going to feel a little bit unnatural for a lot of you because you're used to prioritizing other people. But like I said, it's little baby steps, and you are doing this not just for yourself, but for those around you that you love. So the first step you're going to take is to just reclaim 5 to 10 minutes of your day. Every day, have a time, maybe it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m., whatever it is. Your alarm goes off at that time and you take yourself off for 5 or 10 minutes and you do something that really nourishes you, that you really enjoy, that you feel good doing. It might be meditation, it might be deep breathing, it might be scribbling or doing art. Whatever it is, you take yourself off and you do it by yourself and you just do it. And there's no pressure. Don't put any expectations on yourself. Just go and enjoy that 10 minutes for you and remind yourself while you're doing that, this is 100% your time. The next thing you can do is to learn to say no without guilt. Think about a recent situation where you said yes to something because you felt bad about it. What boundaries could you have put up in that situation, or what boundaries could you have put in place? Now, think about that in the future. Set those boundaries now. Understand what you will and won't do. You have a finite amount of energy as you're going through this stage of perimenopause. You really need to reserve it for the things that are going to fill you and fuel you. So set some boundaries and practice being clear on those with other people. The next thing you can do is prioritize rest and recovery. One of the best things I ever did during perimenopause was sort out my sleep. Because if you've got sleep, you've got energy, you've got motivation, and when you've got energy and motivation, you want to eat well, you might even go for a walk or maybe even go to the gym or do some running or whatever it is you used to do that was energizing before. Sort out your sleep. The next thing, and I love this one, is have a rest and recovery day. Like right now, decide one day of the week is a rest and recovery day where you don't have any obligations or any commitments. So let's say it's a Sunday. If anyone has any events on or they have a lunch or dinner, you say, nope, that's my rest and recovery day. And use that day to totally relax and recharge. The fourth thing is to move in ways that feel good. Move in ways that you enjoy. So if you enjoy rollerblading, go off and rollerblade. If you like yoga or you used to like ballet as a young girl, then go and join a ballet class. Start to move in ways that you really like, that make you feel wonderful. And if you can't think of one right now, just a walk with your favorite music on, or an audiobook or a podcast that you like. When we go for walks and we exercise our body, it does amazing things for us. Moving our muscles actually releases feel-good hormones, but it also helps bring our sugar levels down in our bloodstream, which helps with things like mood, energy, weight loss, and other physical benefits like that. Number 5, connect with other women, please. There are so many of women our age going through this and they want to talk about it. You're not the only one. We want to understand what people are going through. We want to know what they've tried and see if maybe we can try it for ourselves. But also just letting go of all this built up tension, this built up aggression and rage that we have during this time, that also really helps. Number 6 is you can schedule you appointments. So once a month, you have a you appointment and you put that in your diary, and that's the day or the time that you spend specifically for you, and go and treat yourself and remind yourself that when you go and do this thing that you're a queen, a goddess, a woman that has produced wonderful things in her life and now is taking back, because that's what you're doing. You're taking back what's rightfully yours, which is your time, your money, your efforts, your energy. So perhaps it could be having your nails done, going for a spa day, getting your feet done. Maybe you like going for meals. Whatever it is, schedule your you day. Number 7 is listen to your body. We as women put ourselves last so often in fact that we have forgotten the signals of our body. We don't hear them anymore. And when we don't hear the signals of our body, or we disregard the feelings that we get, we overeat, we lash out in rage, we respond to emotions and situations in ways that we are often not proud of, because these signals are building and building and building, but we don't listen to them, and suddenly they erupt out of us, and we're like, wow, where did that come from? But if you take time every day to just sit with your body and feel it, what does it want? What does it need? What is it telling you? Often if we do this before we eat, we can realize, hang on, we're not actually hungry. Or the reason we want to eat is because we're feeling something emotional rather than really needing something physical. So getting back in touch with your body is putting you first as well. And then finally, create a non-negotiable list. And these are things that you do every week. Let's say 2 or 3 things every week that are non-negotiable. You won't move or change them for anyone because they are yours and you protect them. You protect your time. This may be walks or meals or art time or journaling time, whatever it is. This is non-negotiable. And even if you set your alarm a little bit earlier every day and you get up to do that, I wouldn't even negotiate with yourself on that in the morning if you're tired, because there's always going to be some reason not to put that first. But if you get up and you commit to yourself, you're showing yourself that you're putting yourself first, you'll be amazed at the psychological changes you can create in your mind. So by taking these small steps and putting yourself first, you are recouping all the energy that you've given away all this time to help you move through this period, this perimenopause phase of life, in a way where you can feel empowered and motivated and glide through it rather than wade through the mud, tripping over all the stones and boulders you can't see. You're really going to revitalize yourself for what's ahead.